Hornblower Niagara Cruises officially hit the water earlier this week. Dignitaries and staff officially cut the ribbon at Hornblower Plaza before an up-close look at the falls on the Niagara Guardian, one of 3 vessels that promise to provide a whole new way to experience Niagara Falls.
It's exciting, first of all, to be here at this point after several years of working up to it, and finally, after a really tough winter, being able to deliver products and services here in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada.
Traditionally, the May long weekend is the launch of the tourist season. Why don't you give us a look ahead at your first season here on the water?
Sure. Well, of course, the Victoria Day holiday here is always a big kickoff point. We're hoping that we can begin the tourist season in April in years ahead. But for now, it's May, and I'm sure the bookings will be strong. We have lots of advanced group bookings, and they're all looking forward to some new products and services here in the Gorge.
Niagara Parks Commission Chair Janice Thompson was on hand to officially welcome Hornblower. The Parks and Hornblower entered into a 30-year agreement back in 2012.
It's very exciting. It's been a long voyage to get here, and everyone's just delighted with the improvements that you see around here, even on the entranceway, the gateway to the attraction itself. We've had various upgrades, and the services on the boat are something to be seen as well.
What are your reactions? There is some less than subtle differences from the past operator. Are you in favor of what you see?
We're very much in favor of this visitor-centric setting that we have here. Everything is designed to welcome and guide the visitor through to the boat tour experience. And once they're on the boat itself, they'll find every comfort that they're looking for and some new ideas. You know, the early morning cruises, the fireworks cruises, the food availability. It's going to be very, very different for people.
Mayor Jim Diodati credits Hornblower for reinventing the cruise experience.
I think today we're going to see taking tourism to the next level, enhancing the visitors' experience, giving them more value. I think they're going to talk more about the history of how the falls were created and how we came to have this beautiful waterfall today, so we don't take it for granted. It's not every day that you have an attraction at the brink of the world's great natural wonders. So I'm really, really excited about what's about to happen here.
Rather than talk about the bumpy road that led to today, how about some lessons for the future that we can take from all of this?
Well, it's the same lessons we hear over and over again. We need transparency, we need open dialogue, and we need the public to see right through the process. It has to be fair for all. At the end of the day, the best deal for all is the deal that we need to go for. Relationships are nice and they're very important, but at the very end of the day, as I say, it's all about transparency and openness. And I think that's exactly what we have here. And at the end of the day, it's a much better deal for the taxpayers. It's going to be an extra $300 million in the pockets of all the taxpayers and an enhanced attraction. So I think all around, it was a victory. Yeah, it was not an easy path, but I think we've got a new process now for any future procurement policies, and I think we're in a good place.
The 3 boats in the fleet, along with improvements to the pavilion and landing area, represent an investment of approximately $25 million.
It's exciting to add Hornblower Niagara Cruises to the family of Hornblower products. We operate in San Francisco at the Alcatraz Island. We operate in New York City at the Statue of Liberty. So this is just another great icon that we can put in our portfolio, and it'll be very exciting. It's unlike anything else in the world.
A number of people will also be starting their careers with Hornblower in the days ahead.
Yes, we've hired a great crew of employees. We're really thrilled. Some of them, of course, have worked in the Gorge before, and others, it's their first job, and others have good professional careers, and they've decided to try with a new entrepreneurial activity here in the Gorge.
Tour options include sunrise and sunset tours, fireworks cruises, and private bookings. For details, visit niagaracruises.com. In Niagara, you're watching The Source.